So in the beginning of the year, I made an account that I feel like really redefined the meta of PKing, especially in BH. This account was stacking an ancient Godsword with the dark bow. I decided I wanted to do it all over again. This combo is just unreal, and I really wanted to make a video where I could do this completely from scratch. So I'm going to take this level 3 and I'm going to turn it all the way into that build I made so long ago. Alright, the only thing we're going to do is give ourselves a bond and then we're good to go. Every new account I make, I start off by getting my 10k and then buying a fire staff and getting some. Alright, my first little bit of loot. This is why we're killing them. The herbs actually gets a good amount of money. Like, look at that, 2k, just tripled my or almost doubled my cash stack. Put it into a Guam. Even the lower herbs are a lot now these days, it's crazy. Men are actually incredibly good early game for the early mage levels. I can get 13 mage right off the bat, fill my inventory up with all sorts of herbs. This gives me enough levels to get my mage all the way up to 24, and once I'm at 24, I'm able to effectively kill chin bots. I do get PK'd the second I go up here, but I know there are a lot of chin bots, so my first one I ended up getting only 18. Alright, this is a big level actually. 35, I can hit the firebolt, which is really good. Once I get this upgraded firebolt, I'm able to go back to chins and get a substantial amount of loot in pretty much no time at all. I do end up getting a 400k cash stack and then going right into doing some questing. The questing I'm going to be doing is all for attack because I can't get any strength experience. I'm only going to be doing a couple quests like Trino Village. I'm also going to be doing Fight Arena. Fight Arena is a really good quest because it gives some thieving as well, which is really good for an early account. And then the last quest I'm going to do is the Grand Tree. I had to get a couple agility levels for this, but it wasn't too hard. After this, I had to AFK for a little bit, so I figured it was a good idea to splash. And I splashed all the way up to 50. It's just so easy to splash up. And then I made my way over to Chins. Chins is really good for getting some HP experience, which is something this count really lacks. By elking and getting my mage up by not using any mage experience and HP experience, it makes my HP super low. So I decided to go back up to Chins after this. The Chins is just such a good money maker, and I really do print a lot of money by just killing these chin bots. I think that Jagex is really going to have to do something about all these bots. The situation is getting out of hand, and I know a lot of creators are doing a bronze man mode right now. I did a lot of this prior to the recording of all the bronze man stuff, so a lot of people will see that there's so many chin bots, but it's really been a problem for years now. Of course, there's always risk to killing these chin bots because sometimes some of their main accounts or the bot farms leaders will come and hit you. I noticed that a lot of times that I would get hit by them, so it's pretty often. And then after that, I decided to do some Mage Arena. Mage Arena is really good for getting that early bonus on the cape, and I also thought it'd be really good for killing the chinners by being able to hit 20s right off the bat. The 20s basically one hit all the chinners, so all I have to do is safe spot this monster right here, and yeah, there's a couple different safe spots around the area if you guys want to check out the ones that I'm using right here. You can basically get this cape with no prayer, and I got it on like a level 30. Another trick that you can do is you can also splash on your own account, so you have a lower risk of getting hit by the mages there. So yeah, a couple little tricks for you. We make our way back to getting some chins, and yeah, I really get so much money through chins this video. A lot of the money that we're going to be making with the chinning is going to be used for buying the ancient Godsword. The ancient Godsword is the weapon that we're going for. We need 75 attack on this account, so we really have to work hard to kill a lot of these chin bots, get as much money as I can. I think at the time of recording the chins were like 2.5k. So with them being so much, we were able to amass about over 1,000 chins, and this really didn't take too long at all. I really only think this took like an hour or two. It's crazy how fast that we can do this. So I started using some of the money to train some Herbler up because one of the things that I need for this account is Surge Potion. So Surge Potion is really expensive, and another thing that we did need to get is 500 total. I actually get 500 total by doing the Varrock Museum. This is a great way to get some quick Slayer levels and Hunter right off the bat, and another thing you can do with this is you can get Wildy Task right away if you're able to get the 9 Slayer from here, so that's something I do in Deadman mode a lot. After this, again, we make our way over to Chins. Chins is just such a good spot, but now that we have a little bit more power, we're able to kill some of the people hunting the chin farmers, which is a lot of money in itself. We're able to get chins from both the chinners and the chin farmers, and we do run into some pretty crazy stuff up here. There are a lot of people that are PKing up here that aren't just the chin hunters, even though the chin hunters do risk a good amount. There are some people that are risking a good bit more by killing them. A lot of the times you can run into people with like twin flame staffs and all sorts of stuff because there's just so much to make from these chins. Like you can get 50, 100, 200 chins every single time you kill these people, and it's just like printing money if they're 2.5k each. So you'll see coming up that we do run into a couple people. Before that, just look and see how much these people are risking. Like, I made another 4k chins, which is a lot of money in pretty much no time at all. If you guys just look at the tracker, I've only killed probably about 200 of these and gotten 17 mil, so I'm getting hundreds of k every kill. After this, we decided to make our way over to Soul Wars. Soul Wars is really good for getting attack experience. Now that I'm 40 combat and 500 total, I'm going to be using a little CC called Zealgains, and there's a Discord that they have that'll help you get a little bit more XP. But so we're logging around here for a little bit, and I do see a group of players. When I see this group of players, I see that there's one standing in multi, so I decided to just hit him anyways. I do know a lot of these people have very low HP, so I'm going to do everything I can to spec them out as soon as possible. I think this person was multi-logging because they literally just did not eat and was on like another account or something. But we ended up killing them for a good bit. We get a Tome of Fire, which is probably the biggest PK of the video so far because we've only been PKing like chin bots and stuff. Later on in the video, we're going to be PKing at Bounty Hunter and using the Ancient Godsword and making a lot more money. But for now, chins is a really good money maker, and we're going to take advantage of it as long as we can. And just getting 100 chins every kill is crazy. That's like 300k in seconds. So yeah, we end up getting another 3.5k chins and selling off the Tome of Fire. This does perpetuate us to a little bit more cash, and we are getting close to that Ancient Godsword. Pretty much all the cash we made so far has been from chinning and killing the chin hunters. So we want to buy a little bit of a set, and I think we're going to switch it up and do a little bit of training, and also we are going to do a little bit of PKing coming up as well. We're able to imbue our rings, and then we switch it up and we get our Soul Wars all the way up to 63 attack. We Soul Wars all the way up, and it does take a little bit for these games, but it's definitely way faster than getting 10k an hour at Sandcrab. After this, I decided to try out a little bit of PKing because I had a lot of money, but I didn't really have anything to PK with. The only thing I could think of is Twin Flame Staff because I'm so low combat. I figured I could just combo somebody out with the Twin Flame, and I actually do get pretty lucky, and people just don't eat in this combat bracket for whatever reason. So I'm able to get this person for a little bit of loot. A lot of the money that I will make from Bounty Hunter will actually not be from the PKs, but it'll be from the Bounty Hunter crates. Like just off that alone, I get 215k, all sorts of restores and supplies for PKing. So the crates are so good. And yeah, there are some people that are risking in this bracket as well. The people that are risking in this bracket are usually obby maulers and sometimes people that are risking dark bows and stuff. A lot of the times they're super low HP, so even with the Twin Flame Staff, I can hit incredibly high damage by just comboing them out with a regular spell. I don't even have a special attack, and I'm able to kill these people. Like, a lot of them are like 30 or 40 HP. So when I'm fully done with this account and able to use the Ancient Godsword, I'm going to be absolutely obliterating people. So I cannot wait to finish up the attack levels and get this account progressed to the point where it can PK pretty much anyone. It is just such a strong account build and so fun that... Alright, time to burn up some of these points. Burn up... 2 big ones on attack, and then should only need 2 more tokens. 65. Then I should start getting a little bit more XP per. I can honestly use like 400 to use that. Still have a couple more levels we can get. There we go. Use the rest of this XP up all the way up to 67. About I would say almost halfway there. About halfway to the mark in the Soul Wars, except it'll be a little faster because they get more points now being at level 67. Alright, the final Herbler level we need before the Surge Potion. I'm going to show you guys a cool combo I can do. I don't know how well it will work because I'm 15 strength, but we'll try it out. So you can actually use these pies for a +4 Herbler boost, so you can quickly level up and get the Surge Potions. Alright, Demonic Towel and Torso are the 2 ingredients you need. All you're going to want to do is grab one of these pies, grab 14 of each, then you can just go like this. You make them, and then you have the Surge Potions. These give you spec in combat, and PvP and PVM, so it's really good. It's 25% spec, and it does work with the Dark Bow combo we're going to use. So after spending so much money on getting that Surgeon Potion, I decided to go back to chins, and I ended up running into this guy that had 13 HP and he was just killing chins. I believe he did have prayer levels, so he wasn't risking the Twin Flame, but I ran into him and he gets incredibly lucky. Every time I hit him here with a bolt, it's pretty much a chance. I did have 50% spec, so I probably should have spec'd him here, and I kind of messed up a little bit by trying to catch a freeze. But yeah, I just get unlucky. I don't catch a freeze, and he manages to get out. That could have been a potential Twin Flame Staff, or at least a Tome and full gear. But then we run into him again, and we one-hit him, and I missed it on the logout. Like, he literally logged in, and I tried to hit him so fast that I basically one-hit him, and I missed the hit on him, or the recording of the hit. But he did have the full Elder that we thought he would have, and we did get a decent amount from it. So yeah, definitely a decent PK, and we really enjoy being able to PK for that much. We got a couple more chin kills along the way, but it was getting pretty boring killing all the chinners and showing it in the video, so I took it out. But we did end up getting to the 30 mil and just enough to buy the Ancient Godsword with all those PKs. I will be showing the tracker throughout the video too, to show you that I've PK'd the entire amount, and you guys will be really shocked on at the end how much that I do make in the end of this video. It's just so crazy that I'm able to take a level 3 and get it all the way to an Ancient Godsword in pretty much a week. I bonded the account, and I did get COVID, so I ended up no-lifing the account a little bit because I took a little time off work, but more or less I was able to no-life the account and play a lot on it while I was sick, and just try to recover and, try not to work too hard and stuff. So I just worked on this account and ended up getting the final Zeals and the final levels for the attack. I ended up doing it at Sand Crabs because I thought it was funny that, I did all the things at Soul Wars just to get like 100 XP at Sand Crabs. So we ended up getting that last level, and yeah, finally time to use this combo. I've been waiting so long to show you guys the combo in the video, but yeah, basically all you have to do is Ancient Godsword, you drink the Surging Potion the tick after, and then you get the special attack. On this one, I actually mess it up. I don't even do it right, and I don't click in time, so there is a little bit of timing to it, and I definitely have to watch out for all that. As you can see in this combo, I'm able to do the spec a little bit more effectively, and I'm able to time it on the same exact hit. Also, another thing you can do with Dark Bow is if you are 2 tiles off from the person, the damage stacks on the same tick, so you're able to get a little bit better off of a chance to kill them, so I'd highly recommend trying. This person actually skulls up on me with a lot of risk. I believe he's risking an obby necklace, so if I'm able to get this spec off, I will get a decent amount of money, and this person doesn't even single eat. I don't think he expects a combo. A lot of people in this bracket really do not expect a combo, but yeah, look at that. I end up getting him for just over 3 mil, so yeah, pretty decent PK, especially on this low level account. I think so far of the video, this is probably the biggest kill. And yeah, there's not a lot of loot in this bracket, but there is a really fun account and a really fun combo to do. And it is a fun way to get into PKing, especially if you've never done it before. This shows that pretty much anyone can make an account like this in a week and make it pretty much PK ready, and it has pretty good survivability as well too. A lot of the times you'll see low level rushers in this account that have 10 HP and you can one hit them. But one thing that you can do for them is you can just have high HP, and it is worth killing them because with the bounty crates, every once in a while you will get a fat emblem like this. This emblem is worth 2 mil. I killed this rusher who probably was in 10k risk, and I ended up getting all that. So yeah, extremely worth it depending on who you're fighting, and anyone in this bracket can give you a 6 mil emblem. So even if they're bronze skulled, it is worth going for. And just seeing the combo go off on people is just so satisfying. It is crazy how much damage it does sometimes. Like right there, it just stacks like 70 damage all at once on like a level 40. The best part about this bracket is people's low HP. With the upgraded Dark Bow, your minimum hit is a 10-10. So if you're hitting a 25 and a 10-10, your minimum hit when you do this combo is a 45. So you're hitting anywhere from between 45 and like 80 damage. So this is just such an incredible combo and such a fun build to do, and I highly recommend if you don't have any PKing experience, I would recommend building this account because it's pretty easy to get into. Once you get the combo down, you can pretty much repeat it over and over again and kill anyone that you want without too much skill at all. It is challenging at first, but once you get a hang of it, it's not too hard. So off to the final loot. We have 5 days left on this bond, so we basically played this account for 1 full day. We played 4 days on the account. Yes, I no-lifed it. I had COVID, wasn't feeling well, just basically played all day, every day. And yeah, we ended up getting 60 million GP loot. The total level on this account is 588. The stats took a while. I would say if I didn't train attack, that would be the easiest way to make this account way faster, so you could just get 50 attack. But yeah, if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, and I hope you guys all